would get up early at 6 a.m. We would go to a house where we all worked, and we were the first volunteer group there. So we started with insulation. We did that in about one day, and then the rest of the week we worked on drywalling the entire house. So it was really impressive to see all the progress we made. And then in the afternoons we would do different things, like we'd go to Boys and Girls Club and hang out with kids there, and we also went to a middle school where we talked about what it's like to be a student athlete, which was really, really cool.
The service trip was a really great opportunity to go down to New Orleans and help rebuild an area that really still needs a lot of help. You know, even 7, 8 years after Hurricane Katrina came and caused so much devastation, there's still a lot of rebuilding and help that needs to be done down there.
I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to travel down to New Orleans twice, and it was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. The ability to work with 20 student athletes to help build a house and meet the person you're building a house for is a life-changing experience. I never knew that there was that much destruction after Hurricane Katrina, especially after 7 years. So after I went down once, I couldn't help it. I wanted to go down twice.
We visited one school, Lake Castle Academy, and a Boys and Girls Club, and the experience was something like I've never felt before. I mean, seeing the kids at the Boys and Girls Club who never get visited was something I'd really never experienced before, and building the houses was something that was really fun, but also something that could make a huge difference. And I got to really get to know 19 other people that otherwise I probably never would have met. I mean, I was the only freshman on the trip, so it's not like any of them were people I would have really met on a day-to-day basis.
We actually went to a welcome home party for a couple that had not been in their home for the past 7 years. They were living on their property in a camper. They lived there for 4 years until St. Bernard Project, the project we worked with, rebuilt their home. And I started tearing up at hearing the woman talk about how incredibly grateful and just happy she was to be back in the place she loves. So that was really amazing for us to see.
I really felt how much of a difference, because I was able to see the progress that was being made, but at the same time seeing how much progress still needs to be made. And that was just such a great moment for me to feel that on this service trip, and to understand how many lives are impacting, because every time I go down there, I meet new people, and everybody down there has a story. Everybody, no matter young or old, they all have a story. They all were affected by all the devastation from natural disasters that happened down there.
What would happen if you got pulled away from your home, but it means a lot to you, and so for us to be able to help them out and bring people back home meant a lot.
The help that we were giving them and how excited the kids were that we were playing with them, it really impacted me and made me realize that I could make a difference.